Hey everybody, it's Abby. Welcome back to the channel. So I never thought that I would be doing one of these kinds of videos, but here I am. So basically I'm just going to show you how I plan my videos, because I do upload 5 days a week most of the time, unless there's like a a holiday like Christmas and New Year's stuff. I didn't do 5 days a week, but I'm going to try to do that for as long as I can, as long as I can still not rush them, still I can make good content for it. So I just think it's probably better to do like fewer videos that are higher quality versus just a bunch of little ones that might not be so good. So this is my planner. I got this from Hobby Lobby and I love it. I never had like one of these kinds of planners. I've always just had like the ones from Target or Walmart or whatever that are just plain. So I kind of showed this in my Christmas haul, but I will just kind of show you it again in case you're interested. You can skip ahead a little bit if you don't care. But it's got like these daily or these monthly things just to kind of sum up the month. And then like the front of every month page there's like this quote and like cute artwork and stuff. And there's a bunch of different styles of this too. And I think you can get these at Michael's and other places, not just Hobby Lobby. So this brings us to, hopefully that you can like kind of see what's going on here. It's hard for me to tell. I'm sure it'll look better on a bigger screen, but just on my viewfinder here it's not too great. But so this is the monthly thing. This is how basically this page is what I put my video like titles / topics on. And then if you can see, I have these like circled letters, F, E, and U. So I'll write an F if I filmed it, an E if I've edited it, and then a U if I've uploaded it, just so I don't forget, because I forget a lot of stuff. So, and then what I'll do right here at these numbers is the file number on my computer. So once I upload it to my computer, I will kind of look at, like, watch just a couple seconds of the video so I can see which one it was, and that makes it so much easier for me to edit if I know which file number that I'm looking for, so I don't have to go back when I go to edit or whatever and figure out which one it was. And then I just cross out the days so I know what day it is. If you're not like in school or something, it's easy to forget what day it is. So I have all of these ideas here. I actually don't have, there's a couple days for the rest of the month that I don't have filled in. I have this video planned for the 29th, so I'm filming this like way ahead, like today is Wednesday the 10th. So I tried to like put it at the end of the month so I don't like give away what I'm gonna be uploading for that month. So, but this might change though, so just keep that in mind. So if you're like, hey, where's that video at? I might have like taken it off or something. And see, that helps too, like with this video, the 3 Looks 1 palette. I have 4 different clips for this video, so it's a lot easier for me to just know what I'm looking at and what videos I need to, put into the editing software and edit. And then this is kind of helpful to the way this is laid out, because I upload Monday through Friday. So the pink, like I was on the weekends, I don't upload on the weekends unless I have like an extra video or something. And these are, I'm just trying to keep track of like what Bible chapters that I've read, and then I'm going to do a recap on the 31st of that, because somebody said that was interesting, so hopefully that somebody else will find it interesting also. And then here is the first week. So this is kind of the first week that I had this planner, so I just kind of, this is all over the place. So I have like the priorities here, so I'm going to use the Shen XO palette and work on my Rag Rug Afghan, which I also, if you haven't seen my other videos, I actually haven't mentioned it that much, but I do crochet, so I design patterns, which I haven't done much of yet, but that's what I'm kind of working toward in the next month or so, just to kind of get better at doing that, and that could be like my second job. So, and then I wanted to finish the book of Matthew, which I did not do, so I just kind of put an arrow to next week, but I did finish it the week after. So up at the top I put my personal stuff, so like at the top I put the days that I work and what time, so I don't forget that. And then like I have these little stickers for like I gave myself a haircut, washed, did the laundry, and then did my nails. And then this row is for YouTube. So this is pretty much like how I used to, before I got this planner, I laid the stuff out like on graph paper, but it was like flipped, so like the days are on the side and the 3 columns, but I like this layout. This is like absolutely perfect for what I needed it for. So I do the title of the video that's going up that day at the top here, and then, so like 12 Pans of Christmas Finale went up on the 1st, Christmas Haul went up on the 2nd, and then below that I just put the stuff that I need to do like that day to prepare for a future video. So I'll put like specific video that I want to film that day, which I rarely ever film just one video per day. So like I know on this day I filmed the palette bingo empties and the no buy update. I just went ahead and filmed that because it's just easier for me to film a bunch at once instead of like sitting down and doing my makeup nicer than normal. And yeah, and then there's nobody home really at my house like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, because my stepdad works, my brother's at school, my mom works Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so it's just easier for me to film when nobody's home, which number one, because I'm really shy, and number two, because I don't have to like expect everybody to be quiet, you know, like if they're watching TV or like doing stuff, you know, there's not going to be a whole bunch of background noise. Except my cats, of course, but and my friends in the attic upstairs, the squirrels or whatever, they haven't figured out what kind of animals are up there yet, but there's quite a few. And then for my crochet stuff, I will just write down what I want to work on or what I want to accomplish that day. So I have these extra pages. I keep them in the back. I just kind of stuck this in the middle here for the videos I'm filming. This is actually the week that I'm on now. So I just stuck this in here to film. So like my beauty community tag, I wrote down that stuff. And then I have the Pan That Palette, the Micellar Waters, and 3 Looks 1 palette, and I wrote down what shades that I used so I can remember to put them in the description box. Because like if you don't write it down and you want to put it in the description box, you have to like watch the video again, and that takes longer, so I just put it right here. And then, so my goals for this week were to finish Matthew, which I did, and then I want to work on making this shawl pattern that I'm doing. And then I'm going to use the Shaniq's palette 5 times. So I mentioned that in my Pan That Palette, that I'm going to put like over here each month or each week that I want to use it 5 times, and then I'll check off, which I actually need to because I used it today, so I'll do that. So I need to use it 3 more times this week. And then I have a bunch of stickers. I feel like when you were younger, you know, like kindergarten, 1st grade, getting potty trained, all that stuff, stickers were a big deal, but like they still are. I didn't really like notice that until I got them. I was like, yes, I need stickers everywhere. So then this is what I need to do for the rest of the week. So like I have a sticker for payday and then my work schedule, and I just put this little sticker here, I love the weekend, because I actually, well, put that there before I figured out that I was working some more hours, but whatever. And I put a little reminder here to wash my makeup brushes because they're getting kind of dirty. And then just videos I need to film, and then I want to get this one pattern done this week. So this, I can probably take this out for now because this is just, I put that in there for like videos that I'm filming next week. I need to get my work schedule so I can go ahead and write that. I waited until I could film this video to write anything on here just so I can show you kind of how I do it. So I'm going to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's like perfect. I work 10 to 6. Friday, 10 to 6. That's like a really unusual schedule for me. I usually work like later. And then 9 to 4. Oh my gosh. I rarely ever work that early. And like some people I've seen have like a color coding thing for their pens, for their notebook, but I really don't care. Like I'll just use whichever one. I mean, I kind of keep it the same throughout the week, but like they're not going to be the same for each week just because that's a little bit too much for me at this point. So I'll just write over here. Personal, YouTube, and crochet. And these pens, like my mom got them for me because she got me like a journaling Bible, and I just can't write with these very well if I'm trying to write big, but I can write like small with them, but yeah, handwriting has not been my strong suit. But I've gotten compliments on it, so I don't know, whatever. So I'll start here with my priorities. So I'll just kind of, I'll just put like the used Shannon XO palette. I need to turn this because I can't write like that. Use Shannon XO palette 5 times. And then it's got a little grid, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I got 5 little boxes there. And then I don't know what else to put, because I don't know, like after I finish the crochet thing for this week, I don't know what I'm going to put. So anyways, alright, and then now I'm going to go back to this month page and then write out the videos for that week. So I'm not sure at this point if I'm going to do a positive gossip, because I haven't seen it much. So I might just not write that one, but I'll put the other ones. So on Monday it's Emily No Lady 3 made me buy it. Like, see, my handwriting is not so good. Let me zoom you in. And then what was Tuesday? 3 Looks 1 palette. The same center palette. And then I don't know about Wednesday, so I'll come back over here to Thursday. That's going to be favorite YouTubers. Then Friday is going to be a Get Ready With Me, so I don't know quite what that's going to be about at this point, but I'm sure you do at this point, so I might just do like products that I've been testing out, because I have a few new things that I've tried a couple times, but I need to try them some more. And then I don't upload on Saturday and Sunday, so use a different color for this just so it's easier for me to just visually that it's different from this up here. So that's been filmed and everything, and that was scheduled to upload on Friday, so I don't have to worry about this video. And then this one I'm going to edit today because I need to do a voiceover for it, so I will put over, like on Monday, I'll say upload Tuesday video. It's easier for me to say Tuesday video instead of saying, like, upload 3 Looks 1 palette. So that's how I do that. And then I'll need to film whatever I'm doing for Wednesday. So I'll put film Wednesdays, and then on Tuesday I'll oh, if I can spell EDIT, edit. Wednesday video. And then I'll need to edit and upload. This is hard to write. Thursday. And then, haven't I planned to film Fridays? So I'll film the Get Ready With Me on this day, on Tuesday, and then over here on Thursday I'll put edit, upload Friday's video. So like I've mentioned before in videos that I kind of film out of order, but it's just, I just do what's easier for me to film, because sometimes I just don't, I don't know how to explain it, like it doesn't make sense, like logistically, to film in order. So like this week, if I hadn't pre-filmed these other ones, normally what I would do is film a Get Ready With Me or a tutorial first, that way my makeup's done, and then I'll film a couple more after that. so that it just kind of do it all at once. That's why you see me in several videos wearing the same outfit, same makeup look. It's because it's easier for me to film a bunch in the same day instead of every different day. And I kind of like get myself in the mood to film, so like if I have to do it every single day, it probably would not be as good. I don't know. So I would do the next week, but I don't have my work schedule yet, so I have no idea when I'm going to be working. I just, like, if I work later in the day, it's not a problem to film and stuff before, or like I can edit after, but like 10 to 6, it's the dead of winter. There's no daylight from 10 to 6, so it's going to be like impossible to film anything, which I have a ring light, but it doesn't look as good if it's not bright outside. And as far as coming up with videos, so you need an idea for a video. Like, I've only done maybe 2 or 3 videos that have been like on the spot. Like, it's usually my talky videos, like my one about depression, or about like how I was had social anxiety, and that one about why I left my full-time job. That was kind of like impromptu. But usually I'll just start with the concept, or like I need to film an empties or whatever, and then if it's something that requires like notes, so like you can't really have notes for empties and stuff, but if it's videos for like the Emily Noel 83 Made Me Buy It, my favorite YouTubers, I'll make notes for those like I did here on this page, and I'll kind of read over those a couple times before I film, which is I still like end up looking at the page a bunch, so that's not my strong suit. Like, I got in trouble for that in speech class in high school for looking down too much. And then I will, if it's about certain products, I'll gather the products before I film, just so I'm not like digging through my drawers when I'm trying to, you know, talk about stuff. And then I will make sure that my camera's batteries are good, and then I clear off my my memory card, and then just sit down to film, make sure that I'm in frame before I start. And then if I'm doing like a tutorial or get ready with me or something, who knows what happens after I get in frame the first time. And then I will, you know, film it, and then I'll upload the stuff to my computer, and then put it in my editing software. That way it's already there when I go to edit it. And then, like I mentioned before, I'll write down the file numbers, to like just the last couple numbers, so you know, because they're usually in order when you film on a camera. And then I will either edit it right then or just wait until later, because sometimes I don't really have time to edit like right after I film. And then for editing software, I use Wondershare Filmora. A lot of people use Final Cut. I would like to get into that but Final Cut is not necessary for the kind of videos that I do. I would only use that if you're like vlog or want to do more like artistic type of stuff. So you don't need to spend a bunch. Like Filmora, it costs a little bit, but like you don't have to buy it again. Like, you buy it once and that's it. It's not like a subscription. Or if you have like an older Windows computer, you can use Movie Maker. It's perfectly fine. That's what I used for a long time. But just I have a newer Windows computer and it does not have Movie Maker. Or if you have a Mac, you can use iMovie. You can use the iMovie on your phone or your tablet. And you can film with your phone too. Like, iPhone quality is so good, and I mean, I don't even have an iPhone, I have a Samsung, and I filmed quite a few videos on this, just actually with the front camera. Really, the only thing with the front camera is it's not as good and you can't zoom with it. But if you have like a tripod or something for your phone, I have this one. This one I got off of Wish. It's just like the cheapest. It's like $3. But it holds your phone in here, and then you can film with that. So if, like, I used to just kind of prop my phone up like on my laptop and film like that, instead of using a tripod, just like use a front camera. But it doesn't really work with the back camera because you can't see what you're doing. So you can get one of these. You can even get these at like probably the dollar store or Walmart or something, really. Then I just edit it, and then there's certain settings that I use in my editor. I actually found a video about how to upload, or how to, one sec, like how to convert your video into HD. So there's certain settings that you have to convert it to get it to upload in HD. So you can do all that in, if you have Filmora, at the ending screen when you go to, what's that called? Like when you finalize it or whatever, there's a button, I can't remember what it's called, my brain's not working right now. But there's certain settings you can use on there to make it HD, and you can just Google, like I found a YouTube video, like Filmora settings for HD video, and it'll tell you what to change. So, and then it saves those as default, so the next time you do a video, you don't have to change it. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions down below. I hate that other YouTubers don't really talk about this kind of stuff, like how they edit and film and everything. It's like, you're not losing anything by not sharing information. Or you don't lose anything from sharing information with other people, so if I can help you guys, I can, because like it's not a competition here. It's just like, you know, people are trying to have fun and make good videos. So thanks so much for watching. If not already, please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.